the chosen one. Pay close attention. God has spoken a life-changing truth over you. Your age is about to be shortened. Yes, you heard me correctly. You have reverted to the vigor, vitality, and strength of an adolescent. This is an unexpected reversal. A miraculous reset is rewriting your tale quicker than you can conceive. This is not a vague promise. This is a supernatural and spiritual enhancement. The years you assumed are behind you. They're being rolled back. Your body, mind, and soul are transforming into a younger, stronger, and more vibrant version of you. The constraints you had, the weariness and slowdowns, everything is coming apart. But here's the catch. This is an urgent shift. It's occurring now. If you're seeing this video, it is no coincidence that God has sent you here, because this reversal has started in your life. You can't afford to miss a single second of what's ahead. Before we go any further, please complete 3 tasks immediately. Press the like button to charge this message with your energy and help us reach subscribers. Subscribe to join our unstoppable community as we smash boundaries, and leave a number in the comments. A strong cosmic code indicating your preparedness to accept this miracle. If you are genuinely a chosen one, you will remain with me until the finish of this message, because what you're about to learn will astound you, alter you, and rewrite your destiny. And if you're not ready for this reality, that's okay. But remember this, it's now or never to take advantage of this unexpected turn of events. Get ready. The countdown has started. Your youth, strength, and destiny are reversing, and things will never be the same again. Something really extraordinary is occurring inside of you right now. Not tomorrow, not next year, not figuratively. Your body is now into a new heavenly instruction, and the order is obvious. Reverse time. You will soon wake up, gaze in the mirror, and be unable to identify yourself in the most beautiful manner conceivable. Your skin will seem smoother, brighter, and more defined. This is not due to skincare regimes or sleep habits. This is heaven's command coming to life in your cells. Let's be clear, this isn't magic, nor is it a myth. It is extraordinary biology combined with heavenly intent. Aging has always been a sign of a fractured chronology. However, the author of time is now rewriting your timeline. Your soul has always carried the blueprint for youth, and your body is now catching up. Day by day, week by week, you'll discover evidence that the impossible is starting to become inevitable. This transformation is more than simply aesthetically pleasing. It's about the mission. You're being made younger for a cause. You are being made whole with a purpose. The years the adversary believed he stole are being returned to you. And this time, you'll apply them with exquisite accuracy. Wake awake. Look attentively. The reverse has started, and you are the proof. Clocks do not bind God. He isn't frightened by time. In reality, time obeys him. And right now, he is instructing it to do for you what the world considers impossible. God calls it simple. Your body is not deteriorating. It's being reprogrammed. Your adolescent years, filled with brilliant energy and magnetic excitement, are no longer in the past. They are on their way back to you. This is not simply poetry. This is heavenly reality. Your hormonal, metabolic, and emotional chemistry, they're all recalibrating. Your cells are reacting to a higher frequency or heavenly signal. This is not the fountain of youth. It is the frequency of God's chronology, where aging has no authority, degradation is bound by purpose, and degeneration gives way to restoration. But here is the deeper reality. This turnaround is not only about you. It's about what you're going to do. God still wants you to build, educate, heal, and create. And in exchange, he gives you the prime of your life. He is repairing the vessel so that the mission may be completed. Your youthful self is not a memory. It is a future promise, now manifesting. The first thing people will notice is your glowing complexion. Your skin is going to emit the kind of brilliance that illuminates spaces, turns heads, and leaves people dumbfounded. This shine does not come from creams or treatments. It stems from a heavenly inward metamorphosis. Your skin is reflecting the young vitality that is now surging through your system. Think about it. The skin is the body's biggest organ. It reacts to emotional, physical, energetic, and spiritual vibrations. When God touches your cells, the skin is the first to provide testimony. Dryness, dullness, and fine wrinkles. They are all being swept away by heavenly regeneration. The clarity, smoothness, and softness that distinguish your youth will return without effort, but by connection with God's active presence inside you. People will question what you did differently. They will not grasp otherworldly language, but they will see glowing proof. That is the effect of your body sliding into everlasting design. Your brilliance is not vanity. It is a daily demonstration of triumph. Your reflection will astonish you. Your cheekbones will lift, and the puffiness will recede. The sparkle in your eyes will rekindle. Why? Because your face characteristics are reverting to their heavenly nature. Not just cosmetically, but fundamentally your face. The most expressive aspect of your existence is being a live example of the power of divine regeneration. The mirror does not lie, but it does reflect the reality you are connected with. Until now, it represented the world's timeline, gravity, age, and exhaustion. But now it reflects God's timetable, and the chronology indicates that you are being refreshed like the morning dew. Each glimpse will evoke a greater feeling of amazement. You'll notice that bone structure, tightening eyes, brightening wrinkles, and redefining your countenance aren't simply altering. They're also prophesying. You will grin more naturally. You'll notice tranquility in your own eyes. You'll carry yourself in a way that pulls people in. Not because you're attempting, but because you're tapping into a heavenly aesthetic, a face fashioned not by time, but by reality. Remember the sensation of waking up and stretching without stiffness, jogging without pain, and bending without thinking. That is not lost. That is not gone. It is returning. Your joints are loosening. Your spine is extending. Your muscles are breathing again. This isn't nostalgia. Restoration occurs in real time. Flexibility encompasses more than simply physical abilities. It is neurological. Currently, your brain is delivering new messages to your body. It is safe to move again. It is safe to feel youthful again. The divine reversal you are feeling is moving from the spirit to the physical. It's as if your muscles are remembering what they were designed for. Freedom and motion energy. There's a cause behind the restoration. Your flexibility is being restored because your vocation requires it. You are not intended to be constrained. You're intended to flow. As your limbs regain their independence, so will your spirit. You're not just recovering mobility. You are regaining momentum. You're going to wake up soon and feel something electric in your body, not anxiousness or hyperactivity, but a magnificent rush of energy that you haven't had in years. Your legs will twitch, indicating preparedness. Your lungs will breathe more deeply. Your ideas will get sharper. This is heaven bringing fresh life into your physical body. Fatigue was formerly considered natural, but that is no longer the case. Your frailty in the afternoons. You need to get yourself out of bed. It is fading. You're entering a period of persistent, steady, supernatural energy. Why? Because God is recharging your cells. This isn't just a second wind. It's a full atmospheric shift in your biology. Let me tell you something. When your vitality returns, so will your delight. You will dance again, laugh again, take on formerly feared jobs with renewed confidence. You're not going to just endure your days. You're going to conquer them with the same zeal you had before. But this time, with heavenly clarity and intent. You're going to become a walking mystery. People will look twice. They will pause before speaking. I'm not sure whether they've ever met you before or if you're completely new. What people perceive isn't just a younger version of you. God always meant for you to be dazzling and healed. You will not have to tell them anything. Your change will be louder than words. Your skin will shine with vitality. Your eyes will be fiery. Your presence will change the atmosphere. When you enter a room, some people will be astonished. Some people will be bewildered. But everyone will recognize that something amazing is occurring. You are beaming with purpose, not pride. And how beautiful is this? It is not for attention. Its purpose is to attract. You pull people not just to your face, but also to your faith and testimony. You're becoming a concrete reminder that miracles still happen. You're proving that when heaven meets earth, people notice and are attracted to the God who is behind your light. Have you noticed your voice relaxing and your laughing sounding lighter? That's not a coincidence. It's a wonderful return to the tone, pitch, and sound of your young confidence. Your voice reflects your soul, and as your soul is rejuvenated, so is your voice. You'll communicate with clarity, conviction, and a cheerful tone that will inspire others around you. Your grin, too, is changing, no longer compelled. No more hiding behind exhaustion or concern. Now it's easy, dazzling, and magnetic. Your facial muscles are moving differently. Your chuckle is getting infectious. Joy. You're not faking anything. Your grin is being powered by something deeper. Inner tranquility and heavenly vitality. And your stroll. Oh yeah, your walk is altering. You're treading lightly, like someone who just unloaded lots of mental baggage. Your back is straighter. Your steps are stronger. You move like someone who understands where they're going and who they're becoming. The whole planet will see and feel it. Deep inside your body, a wonderful equilibrium is being restored. Hormones that used to fluctuate chaotically are now in harmony. The divine reversal is more than just skin deep. It is cellular, hormonal, very scientific, and profoundly spiritual. God is not ignoring any aspect of you. He is healing all systems, including the messengers that control your health. Your body recognizes how you feel and remembers. And now, by divine command, it's returning to that predetermined location. Hormones control emotion, energy, sleep, metabolism, and even attractiveness. A return to a young beat. You will notice increased tranquility, attention, and stamina as your body sinks into heavenly perfection. This is neither random nor chaotic. Heaven is in control. Your restoration is sensible. You're not simply becoming younger. You are becoming more chemically connected with who God created you to be. This is why your emotions have stabilized. Why is your confidence growing? Because you're being completely rejuvenated from the inside out. This alteration did not begin in your skin or even in your body. It began in your spirit. Your soul understands the pattern of who you really are. It recognizes your heavenly age. And right now, your soul is sending messages not to decay, but to repair, revive, and return to the timeline heaven established before time started. Your body has no option but to follow. It is reacting, obeying, and realigning the pains you experienced before. They're diminishing because your body is submitting to a greater power. Your soul is in union with God, and it is saying, I am not finished. I have more to accomplish and become. This is not only bodily regeneration, it is prophetic realignment. You are transitioning from worldly time frames of aging and disease to divine alignment, in which age bends to purpose and time submits to destiny. Your spirit is calling your body upward, and your body is responding. Let's be clear, this is not a superficial makeover. This is a complete system regeneration. Every cell in your body is waking up, remembering its original purpose, to live, prosper, and replenish. God did not create your body to deteriorate. He intended it to follow everlasting cycles of renewal. And just now, the process has been divinely revived in you. Mitochondria, telomeres, stem cells, terms. Scientists characterize life's energy sources as reacting to a higher command. They are being re-energized by religion, not simply biology. Your cells are pulsating with divine teaching. This is not a reset button. It is a rebirth switch. The beauty of this is that it does more than simply improve your appearance. It makes you feel invincible, not indomitable in pride, but steadfast in purpose. You're not frail. You're not fading. You're prospering at the molecular level, and the evidence will quickly permeate every aspect of your existence. Confidence isn't a personality attribute. It is a spiritual energy, and yours, which was dulled by time and disappointment, is now being supernaturally replenished. Do you remember how courageous you once were? How you thought that anything was possible? That is not gone. It's just been waiting for this precise time to return. You'll notice it first in your posture, with your shoulders back, head up, and eyes clear, followed by your voice, strong, energetic, optimistic. Then make choices that are bold, unapologetic, and intentional. You're no longer second-guessing, no more shrinking. You are marching with divine assurance, the type that scares dread itself. This time, it isn't naive youthfulness. It's heaven-infused certainty. You know who you are. You know who you are. And you know what you're supposed to do. This confidence is not just derived from appearing younger. It comes from being the person you were always intended to be. You will not require a year. You will not require a decade. God steps in unexpectedly. And now is the moment for you. One morning, you'll awaken and gasp. You're not terrified, but rather shocked. What was rigid will become soft. What was weary will become awake. What was sagging will lift with vitality overnight. When heaven intervenes, true change occurs. Don't be shocked if you go to bed feeling one way and wake up feeling completely new. This is not exaggeration. It's divine timing. You've reached the point in your destiny when divine acceleration kicks in. Years of degradation may be reversed in a matter of days. Because when God says now, everything changes. Nothing can postpone heaven's introduction of a new version of you. Expect an overnight. Prepare for the morning when everything seems different, for it will arrive sooner than you expect. Faith is fuel. Faith equals frequency. The more you trust in this metamorphosis, not just as a dream, but as your divine birthright, the quicker your body will respond. Belief is more than simply a conceptual agreement. It involves spiritual activation. And right now, your conviction is hastening your reversion. Every time you say this, your body gets the signal and responds with, "Yes, I agree." Every time you imagine your younger self, your body starts to match the memory with a new physical shape. You are not acting. You are collaborating with potential. You're not pushing anything. It flows via faith alignment. So, nourish your faith. Declare aloud, "I'm reversing. I'm renewing. I am returning to the divine youth." Observe what occurs. Watch how quickly things change. Because faith is more than simply a key. It's the accelerator pedal for your magical transformation. This is not only about healing. This is a return to your original design. Prior to experiencing stress, before catastrophe, illness, or terror, God had a version of you in his heart that was full of life and pleasure. Prepare to run, build, love, and lead. And that version is coming back. Your makeover isn't intended to impress the world. It is intended to prepare you for the next call. The young version of you is about more than simply your looks. It is about ability, vision, bravery, purity, and strength. That version of you was destined for greatness. And now God is returning you to the divine pattern. So get it. Embrace it. Walk confidently in it. Because you do not age. You're climbing. You are not in decline. You're divinely reversing. And if you continue to believe, the world will be in wonder as God unveils the true glory of the chosen one. Within each of your cells lies a heavenly blueprint, a memory of young power and unwavering energy. That blueprint was never lost. It was only buried behind stress, pain, and time. But today, via God's word and the power of divine alignment, that pattern is reawakening. Your DNA is reverting to its original form, unaffected by the degradation of the planet. Science teaches us that DNA contains the blueprints for life. But what science cannot measure is the spiritual code included in those instructions. God did not just make you to age and vanish. He incorporated healing, regeneration, and rebirth into your very makeup. And now that divine code is being reactivated by your conviction, obedience, and connection with his mission. You're not getting lucky. You're being activated. Your cells are reacting. Your genes are being instructed to repair, replenish, and restore. You are being summoned to a new world in which health flows from within out. This isn't wishful thinking. It is supernatural science directed by God's hand. And as your body reacts, so will your surroundings. The environment around you will begin to reflect the changes inside you, and favor will follow you. The doors will open. People will be attracted to the brightness you emit, not because of your age, but because your DNA moves to the beat of heaven. Aging is associated with limitations. Ascension occurs in the world of the spirit, and you are now being raised above the rules that formerly confined you. You are no longer under time's authority. You are walking in divine elevation. A heavenly climb has paused your aging process. Consider it like this. You aren't moving backward. You're heading up. This is not regression. It's the ascension. You are not returning to a weaker version of yourself, but rather soaring into a youthful condition of heavenly strength and might. You are ascending beyond worldly systems and approaching the plane where God rules time. This kind of ascension impacts everything, including your thoughts, energies, relationship, hips, and capacity to dream again. You're thinking more clearly, deeper breathing, standing higher. Why? Because the weight of time no longer holds your spirit down. It's rising over them. The peak is your new home. And as you rise, you will bring others with you. Your change is not about personal glory. It's for a divine cause. The world needs to witness what occurs when a child of God defies time and begins their heavenly job. You're not growing older. You're getting closer to greatness. What if I told you that your biological clock is being disrupted? That the time frame you previously believed in is no longer the definitive truth? Heaven has seized charge of the clock and is turning the hands in your favor. You are being prepared for a new season of vigor, not based on statistics, but on divine need. Your internal systems, including metabolism, immunological function, memory, and hormones, no longer follow an aging timeline. They are now under divine mandate to recalibrate. Every heartbeat, every breath you breathe, and every signal in your brain is now responding to a faster pace. God is not just restoring years to your life. He is giving new vitality to your years. Every function in your body is being rectified, rejuvenated, and improved to perform at a superhuman level. Fatigue is departing. Slowness is disappearing. A new beat of divine health is emerging. Furthermore, this rebuilt clock will do more than just lengthen your life. It will enhance it. You will live not just longer, but also louder. You will have more to contribute. There is more to develop and become. Your finest years are not behind you. They're waiting in the chronology that heaven just altered. Your spirit does not age. It is timeless, energetic, and full of heavenly force. And now your soul is communicating directly with your body, instructing it to react. The fact is that your body has been listening to the world for too long. However, it is now listening to the voice of the redeemed inside you. There's a divine dialogue going on inside of you. Your soul is announcing vitality, energy, healing, and youth, while your body is beginning to concur where there was previously disagreement. Peace is setting in where there was tiredness. New strength is arising. The voice of God in your soul is more powerful than the sound of the world on your flesh. This isn't about mind over matter. It's soul against biology. You do not refute science. You're lifting it to its actual function, serving the divine. Your body is becoming a servant of your vocation. I am no longer a prisoner to the calendar. This is divine alignment, starting from the inside out. And when your physical learns to accept your spirit's directives, you will move, talk, and think differently. You're no longer limited by what is seen. You are being guided by what is forever triumphant inside you. Many individuals strive to recall their childhood, but memories fade. What God is doing in your life goes well beyond what you can recollect. It is a manifestation. You're not only reflecting on your younger years, you are physically transforming into the young powerhouse you once were and more. Manifestation isn't about wishing. It's all about being in tune with divine design. When God instills youth in your soul, your body will react. This is spiritual law. What is spiritually anchored will produce bodily results. This signifies that the young energy inside you is no longer imprisoned. It is being released. Your muscles are learning how to move freely. Your skin is remembering how to shine. Your mind is remembering how to dream big. But it's more than just remembering. It is reconstructing your whole self in response to heaven's creative force. You're not just experiencing a second childhood. You are entering a divine manifestation of destiny. This version of you is not a recreation of the past. It is the realized promise of your future. It is not memory. It is a miracle made evident in the world. Age determines what you can and cannot accomplish. However, in the kingdom, purpose trumps everything, even time. And right now, you're entering a phase in which age no longer restricts you. Your tasks are much too essential to be held back by a number. This makeover is taking place not to improve your appearance, but to prepare you. Prepare for impact. Prepare for overflow. Prepare for heavenly connection and unwavering movement. You are entering a new period in which your chronological age is meaningless to the power you possess. Every time someone thinks you're too old for anything, God laughs and then recharges your spirit. This is why you feel younger when you live your mission. It is not emotional hype. It is spiritual momentum. You are being drawn forward by eternity rather than driven down by time. So do not restrict yourself. Do not change your ambitions to meet your age. Adjust your age to match your calling. Time bends to those who walk with purpose. You are not running out of time. You are racing into divine importance. Have you felt heavy? Not just in the body, but also in music. That weight you've been carrying is not your own. It is the weight of time. It's also lifting. You are not supposed to bear the dread of aging, the stress of deadlines, or the sadness of lost youth. Those shackles are being broken right now as the weight of time shifts. Freedom takes its place. You will breathe more deeply. Consider going lighter. Walk more freely. The weight that formerly resided in your bones, emotions, and schedule, it evaporates like morning mist. This is the point at which you become light again. God is not just restoring your youth. He's unleashing your future. Regret, hurry, and the need to make up for lost time. Everything is being replaced with heavenly ease and clarity. You are precisely where you should be, becoming precisely who you need to be. Time is no longer your adversary. It is becoming your servant. The clock no longer counts down. It is now counting up to purpose, pleasure, influence, and satisfaction. Your transformation is not cosmetic. It is prophetic. The improvement in your looks is more than simply appearing better. It is about presenting something more to the world. You're becoming a visible testament to what occurs when God restores a life. Your light reflects elegance. Your stance suggests a breakthrough. Your fresh vigor suggests redemption. Even your grin has become a prophecy. You are demonstrating to the world that God continues to regenerate. Miracles occur, and faith moves biology. When someone sees you, they will sense a change. They may not completely comprehend it, but they will know that they are looking at evidence of God's promises. In living form, you are no longer concealing your transformed self. You are confidently strolling through it. So walk with your head up. You are not just a person. You are a communication from God, and your presence is the first sentence. Let the world see what occurs when divinity meets mankind. The world may attempt to describe this as fantasy, but you know the reality. This is not a hallucination. It is heavenly revelation. You aren't escape reality. You're entering a higher realm in which God determines truth and possibilities. What you are experiencing is a realization of what has always been accessible. You just walked into it. You aren't denying your age. You are defying its constraints. You are not running out of time. You're moving at heaven's pace. This is what occurs when your heart connects with reality and your body with your soul. You are not imagining it. You are living it. Revelation brings about metamorphosis. And that is exactly what is occurring here. You're not just thinking fresh ideas. You are becoming a new creature. And every part of you, from your cells to your grin, is rising to face that reality. Allow the skeptics to speak. Allow the world to wonder. You do not have to explain your metamorphosis. You just need to go in with the full understanding that this is not a fiction. It is the fulfillment of divine revelation. There's a reason why this is occurring to you. It is not random. It's not luck. You were selected and assigned to the world. Alive, breathing, luminous billboard displaying God's power of healing. People will gaze at you and be reminded of the possibilities when heaven invades earth. You are supposed to bring more than just a witness. You are called to be the witness. Your youth is returning, not just for you, but also for others who observe you. Your metamorphosis instills trust in others. You are becoming the permission slip. They need to believe again. Do not minimize it. Do not conceal it. This is your mantelpiece. Now it's time to sparkle and shimmer, to demonstrate the truth of a God who is still restoring. You are proving that nothing is too far gone. There is no age too ancient or body too damaged to be created fresh. You are the sign, a marvel in action, the wonder, walking along the street. The prophesy was fulfilled in the flesh, and you still haven't seen the finest of it, because the world isn't just waiting to see you. They are eager to accompany you on your rehabilitation journey. Your body is no longer only flesh. It is transforming into a temple, a holy sanctuary of heavenly youth and energy. God is not just concerned with your physical beauty. He is occupying you with his healing presence. You're being altered from inside. You have been reconstructed from the inside out to represent immortality in motion rather than mortality. In ancient times, temples were more than simply places of worship. They were centers of heavenly energy, healing, and change. That's who you are today. Every step you take, every breath you breathe, has the vibration of paradise. Your bodily body has supernatural energy, and it shows. This is not vanity. This is triumph. Your body is becoming a representation of what heaven looks like when it reaches earth. You are not rotting. You're being sanctified. You aren't fading. You are full. The glow others see on your skin is more than simply health. It's holiness. As a living temple, you hold sacredness. You'll feel it while you go about your daily routine. Peace, where there was panic. Joy, where there was weight. Strength, where there existed frailty. You are becoming a home for heavenly youth, and the temple will only get more lovely. Time is a notion designed to maintain order. However, in the spiritual sphere, you are entering a world of endless possibilities. It's no longer too late or too elderly. You are entering the world of eternal power, where opportunity and destiny have no limits. In this location, you will have dreams that do not correspond to your age. However, they will fit your spirit. You'll have ideas, dreams, aspirations, and plans that are brimming with young confidence and divine strategy. People may doubt you, but you will know you have entered a new domain. This is where Moses began his mission, where Sarah conceived against nature's will, and where Jesus transformed death into life. You're not too late. You are exactly on heaven's timing.